When do people start to feel old? Nah, cut that shit out. When do you start to feel old? Nah, man. I ain't giving the same. I thought the good intros. Last one was good. When do people start feeling old? You know, maybe it's when, you have a kid and you see them start to do like, walking and talking and going to school and, you see them grow up. Maybe it's physical, like, oh, your hair starts to fall out, or your hair starts going gray, or you know, your body just isn't as durable, as resilient as before, and there's different like health risks and concerns. You know, lately I've been feeling old, not physically, I'm only 20, but just I feel like I'm starting to get to that point where I don't understand the younger generation. You know, I don't pay too much attention to stuff like Gen X and Gen Z. I don't know what Gen I would be because I just know that the kids now, I don't really understand what they're doing and what they're into, and I'm just confused by it. I feel like my parents felt when they would watch the stuff that I was, watching on YouTube and stuff like that. Um, because I have a little sister and I would see the videos that she watches, and she used to love watching some kid called Ryan Toy Review, and his whole channel was just straight playing with toys. Like his parents would just buy him toys, and he would just be there like playing with them, and that was his thing. And he was big. He had like millions of subscribers, and he was like one of the biggest YouTubers. I don't know if he still is. Um, and I just thought like, damn, that's so like ridiculous, you know? Because I couldn't imagine being, 7, 6 years old and wanting to watch another kid play with toys, and thinking that was cool and thinking like, oh, I'm gonna watch this all the time. Cause my little sister, she watched it all the time. Like she would get like the phone usage, and she was just watching like just different kids playing with toys, and like family channels where the kids would play with toys and they would go to like water parks and stuff. And I was like, damn, like you watch this for real? Like you think this is cool? Um, and then it got really weird with stuff like if you know about like the Elsa Gate stuff, where it was basically like they were kind of like skits in a way, mm, or like just episodic type content, where it was a guy, he would dress up as Spider-Man, and the girl was dressed up as Elsa, and they would just do different things, but some of it was like inappropriate for younger audiences. And this was on like YouTube Kids and stuff, so there wasn't like for kids like a way to avoid it. Because they wouldn't know. And so yeah, it got really weird, and I was like, damn, like, why do y'all think this is cool, bro? Like, this is what y'all enjoy watching? Because obviously, like, I'm an adult now, and I don't, obviously, I don't see the value in it. But I try to think like this isn't the type of shit I was into when I was a little kid. You know, I was watching like, oh, GTA funny moments. You know, um, funny animal compilations, perhaps. Um, fails epic compilation. Try not to laugh. 2009. Stuff like that. And as I got older, it was stuff like, Smosh and just different forms of content like that. And I see the stuff that like older kids, like my little sister, she's 8. You know, and I see like the stuff that like preteens or just teenagers are into, and it's like, damn, like I really don't understand. There's this thing called VTubers, and if you're watching me, you probably like I assume you don't really know what it is, un- unless I'm just weird and don't understand. Because I think it's an age thing. You know, I personally think it's an age thing. So obviously there's adults who would know what these things are, but I like to think that the average adult doesn't. I guess just to make myself feel better. But a VTuber would be like just a YouTuber like me. Instead of me being in front of the camera talking, it would you would just watch like an avatar, and then I would speak through the avatar. You know, kind of like a video game character, and it would just be me talking through that. So instead of having like a face attached, it would be just like an avatar, and that's like a big genre, huge genre. Um, Another thing is um this YouTuber called Dream. I don't fully understand Dream. I think he does Minecraft. I don't really know. Um, I just remember hearing about him. It's fairly recently, this year, I guess, when I guess he did like a face reveal or something. I guess he didn't show his face. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not in the loop. But he did like a face reveal and it was trending. It was everywhere, like on Instagram and Twitter. I was seeing like Dream was trending, and I was like, bro, what the hell is Dream? And I would just see this just weird ass looking dude, and people were sharing this picture like this is Dream, and I was like, man, what the fuck? And I work at a high school. I work at a high school, so the next school day, 'cause I think the Dream Face will happen over a weekend or something like that. So the next school day, you know, I'm at work, and all the kids are like dead ass like a ton of kids are talking like, oh, the Dream Face reveal, and oh, he looks like this, and oh, he's kind of ugly or whatever opinions they had. And the teacher, he's like, "Oh, I saw that Dream did a face reveal," and I was like, "Damn, what the hell? Is it like maybe it is just me? Maybe it is just me that doesn't know who these people are and what this content is." Um, just because I've been seeing the stuff that's trending, and I'm like, what is this, bruh? Because recently, to my attention, came this thing called skibidi toilet, skibidi toilet, and explaining it, it sounds really weird. And if you watch it, I would say it's weirder than it sounds, honestly. So basically, it's in a video game engine or a video game. It's in a video game. So what there is there's a toilet, and out of the toilet would be like a guy's head or something. The guy's head. I don't know if his body's in the toilet, if he's just a head. I don't know. I watched like I think like two skibidi toilet videos just so I could understand what was going on, why it was trending, and they made even less sense after that. Because the guy, he would come out the toilet, his head would come out the toilet, and it'd be like spinning around and like contorting and doing weird stuff. And in the background would play if you know the song, that was big on TikTok for a while, where it's like skibbity bop bop bop, yes yes yes, skibbity bop. It was like that. I guess that's where the skibbity comes from, and the toilet obviously comes from the toilet that's in the videos. So I tried watching it just to know what was going on, and it's like, man, I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is a big thing. It just seems weird and confusing, and it's like really big. Like I think the YouTuber, as of today, as of let's see, I'm recording this July 23rd, Sunday the 23rd. So as of today, the YouTuber, what I guess I'll link in the description. I don't really think he needs my shout out, but he has 21.3 million subscribers. And this isn't like a jealousy thing where I'm like, damn, I should have 21 million subscribers. That's not what it is. You know, I would like 21 million subscribers, obviously, but I'm not mad. You know, I'm not mad about it. It's just I don't know what it is. I'm confused. I'm 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 not sure what it is and why it's so big. Um, 'Cause I feel like there was always that way of thinking with YouTube, right? 'Cause I remember when I was a kid and my dad he would just catch a glimpse of what I'm watching, or my mom would see what I'm watching, it's dinner time, I'm eating with the YouTube. And she'd be like, "Oh, like why do you watch that?" And my dad would be like, "What the fuck? What are you watching? What is this?" And it'd be like I used to be super big into Vanos gaming, bro. If y'all know Vanos gaming, he just did like GTA videos and Gmod videos. And it was like funny moments and just like he was just playing with his friends, having fun. And I thought it was kind of cool at the time. Um, and I would tell him like, "Oh, it's this guy and he plays the video games, but he's funny." Like he's kind of funny. He does like, different things. And they'd be like, "Oh, like why do you watch the guy play the game? Like why don't you just play the game?" And be like, "Man, y'all don't get it. Like it's not the same, you know?" And like yeah, like they didn't get it. But now I'm not getting it, you know? Now I'm like, what is this? What is Skibidi Toilet, bro? What is Ryan Toy Review? What is these family channels that are playing with toys? What are these grown ass people who are like unboxing toy mystery boxes and Kinder Surprise eggs? Like, what is this, bro? Well, I don't get it. So that's where the feeling all comes from, because it's just like it's not a I don't like the content thing, because I don't like I don't, but that's not what it is, because there's things that I don't like the content, but I see like, okay, I see why this is kind of cool, I guess. Like I see why this is big, I see why people watch this. But this is just like a just straight up like confusion. Like, what is this? Why are you watching this? What the fuck is this? You know? And that's just on YouTube, man. That's just on YouTube. The other day, like last week, I downloaded Instagram Threads. I saw it was new. I had a friend, my shout out to my girl Brianna. Shout out to you. She told me, she's like, "Oh, like you should get on Threads, sorry. You should get on Threads, and it could be cool." And I was like, "All right, I see that it's popping off. It's the new app, that the youngsters are getting on. I'll get on Threads." And I got it, and I was like, "Damn, like what the fuck do I do on here? What am I supposed to do on Threads?" And I was asking all sorts of questions. I was like, "Hey, like how do I use this? Or how do I do this? How does the feed work? Why is this on my feed? How do I get this off my feed?" Uh, and I told her, I was like, "Damn, I feel like an old person like asking, like I feel like a parent asking their kid like how to do stuff." Like with my mom, she'd be like, "Oh, like how do I send a picture to this person, or how do I do this off my phone? How do I put my phone off vibrate?" And it was just like flicking the switch on the side. And I'll tell her like, "Oh, mom, it's like this." And to me, it'd be like the easiest thing. And to her, it was like some huge thing, and I was a genius and with computers, with technology. And and I feel like that now, where I'm asking like, what the fuck do I do on this app? What the fuck is this? How do I do this? And perhaps what is this? And what is this called? You know? Um, so I got Threads and I kind of get in the hang of it. It's gonna take me a little while. Like I'm saying, like an old person. I'm used to like Instagram and TikTok. But even TikTok, like I was super late on TikTok. It came out in 2016. I got it like 2020 during the, am I allowed to say pandemic? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it anymore. I don't care. I got it in 2020 when we were like stuck at home. And even then it was like, damn, this is kind of weird. Cause I remember for the longest time I didn't want to get it. Just cause I, oh shit. Just cause I had seen like, or I guess heard of the stuff that was on the app and the stuff that was big. Like I had little cousins who probably like 5 years, 6 years younger than me, and we'd be at like birthday parties or just get-togethers and Christmas and all that, and they would just be doing like TikTok dances, bro. They were not even recording them; they would just be doing them. And I was like, man, what is this? And because I knew like just the type of people that were on the app were just kind of weird. It's like, man, I don't think I like this. But it was just what was big, like the I don't know their names, but I think they're like sisters who just got super big off dances and they just made a ton of money. If you know, you probably know who I'm talking about. I just don't really know. I don't really can't be bothered to know honestly. Um, but yeah, and I had a friend who told me, it's like, hey, you should just get on it. It's cool. You like it. And I was like, man, I don't know. And I gave it a shot and I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. Like yeah, that shit is on the app. But I the for you page kind of gives you shit that you would want to see. And I'm like, okay, I could get down with this. But even then, like some things on TikTok I don't understand. Like if you're on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. The AI streams, the AI live streams, where there'll be like a person just sitting there, and they'll be like, and somebody will send them like a donation emoji, and they'll be like, ice cream so good, ice cream so good, and they would just react to every emoji to be like, roses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you're on TikTok, you know what I'm saying. Um, and I just think it's so weird, bro, cause it's you're giving money to them for that. Like, I understand giving money to like, I don't know, content creators you like, I guess, to support the content. Like, hey, I like what you're doing. Here's some money. Oh, I like your weekly videos. I like your weekly podcast that you do with friends sometimes. Here's $1,000. You know what I'm saying? But this is, I don't know. I just don't really understand the point of this because I don't see how this is something that people would like. Um, Another thing too on TikTok. Now that I'm on the topic of TikTok, is when they'll have in the top like a clip of something and the bottom will be like Subway Surfers gameplay or just a random ass gameplay because they say that, oh, you need constant stimulation, like for young people they need constant stimulation to watch the video or else they're just gonna scroll because it's too boring. I'm like, damn, like this is really what was going on with the youth of America, with the youth of the world. This is the future, bruh, where they can't watch something that doesn't have Subway Surfers gameplay. Are you serious, bruh? So yeah, I don't know. Like I've been trying. I probably soon actually start putting up clips of the podcast and just different stuff on TikTok. Am I really gonna have to put Subway Surfers gameplay on the bottom or GTA 5 races or something on the bottom, bro? For real, for people to watch it? That's really what I might have to do. I hope not, bro. But I don't know. I need that engagement. I need people to watch it. I need that constant stimulation. But yeah, that's basically all I had for this week, I guess. Um, yeah, sorry again. Another a week without another like full upload. Just more issues. I still don't have a car. Jose still doesn't have a car, and they're both getting fixed. And I don't know when we're gonna have them back. Abel had things to do. He's fine medically, I assume. Um, so yeah, thanks everyone for keeping Abel in your prayers, I guess. I don't know. Because he's fine. Uh, but yeah, hopefully next week. I know I said for sure this week would have been a normal upload. I had to mess it up. I had to fuck it up by saying that because it's not a regular upload. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do these more often, actually, just sharing my thoughts on random things that I see or whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already. Send it to 3 of your friends. I know you have 3 friends. I hope you do anyways. Uh, but yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far. I love you. I'll see y'all next week.